Hello and welcome to day 21 of Vlogmas. I'm wearing the pin that Dave gave me for my birthday, or one of the pins. And this is not a handmade, what you call it, like neck scarf thing. It's a fabric one and it's got like little sparklies on it. I am wearing a sweater I've made. I don't remember the name of it. It does have this kind of a detailing. It was an expression fiber arts pattern. Has this detailing. It was a short sleeve sweater, but I made it long sleeved and put the same detailing on the cuffs, and then it has the same at the bottom. So, but I don't remember. It's just a regular rib stitch here. So I don't remember the name of the pattern because it's been a while since I've made it. But anyway, it's comfortable and it's warm, so yeah, we're going with it. So it is a Sunday, so usually on Sundays I try to find something that's pretty quick to make for dinner because we go back to church in the evening. And so I'm going to share a recipe with you. I have no idea where I got this recipe from. I've had it for numerous years at this point. It's in my little recipe book. It's called French cheddar soup. And it's basically cheddar cheese soup with onion in it, and it has some green pepper in it. And Dave mentioned after we ate it today, bacon would taste really good in it, like little crumbles of bacon. So I think next time I make it, I will put crumbles of bacon in it. But I'm going to insert a little clip of me making it, and I'll also insert a clip of the recipe as well. So I have about 4 tablespoons of butter melting. I do modify the recipe a little bit. I don't put the celery in it or the sherry in it, and I use whatever milk I've got on hand, which in this case is 1%. Little tip, I buy I don't use an entire green onion or green pepper at one time, or an entire onion, so I come home and I cut them up. And then, like the onion, I put through their little food processor, and then I store parts of it, like a quarter of the onion at a time, in these little snack bags and put them in the freezer. So that way my onion goes a little bit further. With just the two of us, we don't need the full size of the recipe, so I can cut it back a little bit. So I'm going to melt this butter, and then I'm going to saute the green pepper and the onions for a little bit. So once they've sauteed, you're going to put 4 tablespoons of flour, and you're going to mix together to get a roux. And you might need to add a little bit of broth or a little extra butter. I added a little bit of extra butter to this. So you're going to stir this until this roux is well blended. So once all of the flour is incorporated, because you don't want a flour taste, and it's worked its way in for a while and you've got all the butter melted and everything, you're going to add 4 cups of chicken broth. I put in about half, and then I stir it real good, and then I put the other half in. You don't want any lumps in this. And you want it to kind of thicken up a little bit, because that roux is going to act as your thickener. So you can see it's bubbling up good, so now I can add some more in. And you're just going to continue to gradually add until you've got 4 cups in. So once it's all incorporated, you're going to get this to go up to a boil, and then once it is up to a rolling boil, then you're going to add 3 cups of cheddar cheese. So we're going to let this come to a boil for a few minutes. So you can see I've got a rolling boil. I took it off of the heat temporarily, and I'm going to be adding in 3 cups of cheese. So you're going to let that melt gradually. And then you're going to drizzle in up to 2 cups of milk. I don't always use 2 full cups of milk. Just kind of depends on how creamy I want. And then you're going to salt and pepper it to taste. So that I leave up to you guys, because some of us like more salt and pepper than others. So now I'm ready to start drizzling the milk in. I'll put about half in now, and then I'll taste it and decide if I want more or not. So that is the French cheddar soup recipe. I hope you enjoy it. So I hope you enjoyed that soup. It is really tasty, and it's not something you could, I've never made it in a crock pot, so I don't know if you can do that or not because of the milk and stuff in it, but it literally makes up in about a half an hour at the most, so it goes pretty quick, so it's a fast meal. And what we made a big enough pot that both of us had a large bowl, and there's enough for both of us to have another bowl of it later on this evening when we get home from church. So let's get started with day 21. I did scope out where the tea is today, and it's right here above the piano. So there we go. Day 23 is right next to it, so I want to make sure I don't destroy the advent calendar yet again and lose out on the surprise. Okay, what do we have today? Blitzen's Blackberry Hibiscus Herbal Tea. So there it is. Blitzen's, say that fast 3 times. Blitzen's Blackberry Hibiscus Herbal Tea. That's a mouthful for a cup of tea, but anyway, there is that. Then I will open the acrylic yarn. Let me find day 21. Here we go. Day 21. And we have a pretty kind of pink, like a baby pink, rosy, more of a rosy pink, kind of a baby rosy pink. We'll go with that. So we have that for the yarn today of the acrylic. And now we will get to day 21. There's day 21. Here is what the lighthouse looks like. And we'll check out the yarn. Here is the yarn. And this comes from the mini skein set Radiant, and this color is Cordial, and I can get that. It looks like a, I don't drink, but it looks like some kind of a wine cordial or berry cordial of some kind. So yeah, it's really pretty. It's different shades of like a burgundy cranberry type of color. So I hope you have enjoyed day 21, and I will see you again tomorrow for, of course, day 22. If you've missed any of these videos and you want to catch up on Vlogmas, you can click the link right over here. That will take you over to it so you can get caught up on all the yarn and tea that I've gotten so far. So I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye, everybody.